Hey, welcome to this Field of Glory Empires gameplay video. If you love the history of ancient civilizations, then don't miss a minute of what's coming up. Hey, welcome. It's time to play some Field of Glory Empires. And I'm going to start a new campaign playing as Carthage this time. As you can see, it's rated 4 stars of difficulty and, of course, 5 stars interest. It is more difficult than playing Rome. I've been messing with it on and off. I start this with some trepidation because there's been relatively little interest in the videos for Field of Glory Empires, but I love it so much that I want to do it anyway. So what do you say we get in here and get started? But before we do, hey, if you come back to see this and you have yet to subscribe, please consider doing so. Ring that bell so you know when I've posted another video. Like and share. That helps the channel a lot. And especially leave me a comment. Okay. Having played with Carthage a little bit since I ended that last Roman campaign because of patch issues. In fact, I got to think about that. I may need to stop updates on this game and make sure that the game doesn't update on me in the middle of a campaign. But again, having played this, it seems like Carthage has a few choices. To begin with, they have some objectives, I think, here in Apsaga, maybe here in Lusalamia, and certainly, I believe here at Herai in Sicilia, they do start at war with Syracuse. So you can, if you wish, kind of ignore this war with Syracuse, and Syracuse will come and take Eryx, no question about it, early on. And that will lose you an objective, probably recoverable as long as you can hold on to Melita, which gives you a place to supply your fleet when you go to reinvade, although invading directly here would be challenging right on top of this giant walled city. And then you can just go to work, snatching up objectives here and maybe even taking on Numidia. I'm inclined to persecute the war with Syracuse to hopefully a successful end. And although it's a little risky, it's a tough fight because the Carthaginian army is a really lousy army for sieges. And one of the things you need to do early on is add some I can't remember, the Libyan Phoenician infantry. Anyway, you need to add some besiegers to the army to give them a better chance of conducting a siege successfully in a reasonable amount of time, and then work on an alliance with Numidia to keep them off your back. They may end up taking this from you somewhere along the line, and that objective will be kind of a problem. So that's kind of my thinking. It's a difficult. They're difficult to play because they have very little in the way of manpower, and you got to have a lot of money to buy mercenaries, and a whole lot more challenging than playing Rome. So what do you say we get started rather than sit here talking about it a bunch and see what I'm talking about? Okay. Click. The Barcid family has played its cards right, and now has a large majority in Carthage. Really? Well, let's see. Abysmal diplomat, wonderful. But a good administrator, which is nice, and a poor military. Ugh, boy. All right, we're in the top tier. Tokens 40% chance of reaching a progress token. What are our objectives? Let's look at our nation traits. Commerce bonus is big. Manpower bonus is dreadful. Loyalty bonus is nice. Conversion bonus is -10. That sucks. Can gather and sell slaves. It has a good trade acumen bonus. Decadence gain is reduced by 5%. Diplomacy reduction of 30%. Well, these are the bargains. Oh my goodness. Military expertise, not good. Leader force pool +3. Yuck, -5. Bonus of 1 XP levels when a unit is created, but a bonus of -5 when it's created, which it's right there. Reduction to 15% on experience if needed for level up. Free unit support 10%. Okay, and we've got some early decisions. Gather mercenaries. What to think about that? Seas, commerce, light ships, maybe. Improve trade efficiency. Gods of the old religion. Yeah, we need to step through these. So let's go through here. Croesus legacy. Buy metal from merchants. That's tempting, but it's 1,000. I think we'll just stick with what we have right now. Gods of the old religion. A few deity is entered into the pantheon of main religion. This is a nice thing, but it depends on regions having a religious building. A new day. In fact, if we have a feast, you get lower tax income if they don't have a religious building. And a sanctification decree, sponsored by the state, given a tough 10% law to release one religious building. Democracies and republics will get +5. Theocracy gets a +15. And it lasts 12 turns. Here, a certain number of religions and unrest return quieter state. So we need to look at our regions. Well, the one way to look at it, let's take a look at loyalty. All right, so we don't have anybody in unrest. And I don't think we have, let's see, there's a worship place. That's 1. That's not. That appears to be, yes, that's a worship place. Nothing there. That is not. That is not. Not. No. Yes, I think that's religious. Yes. That's a real mixed bag. Here's part of the problem. We're spread out all over the place with a bunch of very underdeveloped regions. No. No. All right. For that decision, spending a lot of money may not be the greatest idea ever. +5 bonus for the region, at least one religious building. A certain number of regions in unrest will return to our acquired estate, which we don't have a problem with. 12 turns. Here, +10 loyalty bonus with regions at least 100%. Like that. All right, we're going to go for a sanctification decree because it's cheap and we still get a good benefit to the places that do have a religious building. One of the things in this game you really ought to work on is getting a religious building in every region. Improve trade efficiency. This is wonderful if you can afford it. Whew, see what I mean? We'll order the construction of relays so that our merchants are more efficient within our territory. Minor increase in efficiency in securing trade deal. Yeah, we'll spend a little money on that. We may regret that. It's expensive. Seize light ships and pay nothing. That's bad because of loyalty penalties. 8 light ships. You got to have a big navy. You got to. But we're going to spend 500 to get light and medium ships and end up, I'm afraid, with pretty significant upkeep cost. So we take a look here. A light warship. Yeah, every light warship is upkeep of 5 money, which we probably could afford that. The manpower upkeep is tough. Right now we're hurting for manpower. I think we'll pass on that one right now, as much as it's really tempting. And gather mercenaries. Now you never know what you're going to get here, and it costs 1,000. I think we're going to pass on that. Okay, let's take a look at our army. Libby Phoenician infantry. Is there a way control? I think we have to go here and take a look there and see if they are besiegers. Nope, they're clumsy in attack. Phoenician foot are besiegers. Mercenary hoplites are not. Of course, skirmishers are not. So what do we have in the way of Phoenician foot? Mercenary bands, nothing. So really, this is a terrible besieging army. A terrible army. So what can we afford to build to get our... Can we build them someplace useful? No. We can grab mercenary hoplites in Sicily, but that's it. Phoenician foot costs 30 money, 20 manpower. Upkeep of 8 money and 4 manpower. Whew. Boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. It's just terrible. It's just terrible. What a miserable... Okay, we have to think about that. Let's go ahead and get into our regions. We've got a lot of things to build here. I'm about half tempted to pause the video rather than drag you through this. On the other hand, it is informative. So let's... we've only got one province, which is here. We click on that. And we can go to 2 open slots in Africa. What's available? Well, there's a religious worship place, which is nice. Loyalty bonus of 6. It would work well with the sanctification decree. This is delightful. 0 slot usage and money, which we need lots of. Stables, yeah, wood cutting, not so hot, but good stuff. Salt house. Another thing we have to do is build up our ability to grow. So there's just a lot of decisions to be made. A lot of decisions to be made in this early game to set things up. And loyalty bonus for 18 turns. In Africa, we don't really have a big loyalty issue. So I think we need money, or we need to go for a farm to get growth rolling. We can build manpower. Money's looking pretty good, although I suspect that will suffer here briefly, shortly. Excuse me. God, thank God for the cough button. Let's get the food rolling there. Tavern, that's loyalty, not too worried about it. Metal is a big deal. We don't have enough metal. Don't have enough food. Don't have enough anything. Metal and money's hard to pass there. In Tunis. Now, Tunis is highly developed. Food and health for an oil mill. Well, that's health and food also, but that's 5 and 3 and 5 and 8. Twice the infrastructure hit and twice the time. On the other hand, brickwork has got all bonuses. Takes 3 turns. Food and money again. 18 turns. We'll go for food and money. There's so many tough choices here with Carthage. It's so much more straightforward with Rome. Training ground. Growth in 8 turns. Preceptor House is nice. Money and metal. And again, we're doing good. That's a really good one. Money and metal for 3. Or a big infrastructure. Tough, tough, tough. We'll go for infrastructure there. Looking good. Unfortunately, everything else is pickups one at a time. Fortune teller, loyalty bonus. Really sucks out here, but they actually have a pretty good infrastructure. They're not growing for anything, but that's not much help. And that's loyalty and money. I'm going to go for that. Money, good if you're Carthage. Money, very good. Okay, and the Balear is... Oh, they're just awful. Food, too. Just awful. 12 for a hunting lodge, although that's kind of nick because that gets you adept natural archers. Go figure. It's the Balear is food 5. It takes forever to build. Food 2 -1. There's no negatives here, so we're going to go for Hunting Lodge, and it'll just be the way it is for a while. Byzantium. Anchorages are awfully hard to say no to. 7 turns to come up. The good thing about this is it leads to... Oh, it should lead to other... I think harbors may actually help manpower because you attract sailors. 13, food, health, infrastructure hits bad there. Stables, gambling ring. That's nice. Taxation bonus is nice. It increases loyalty, increases taxation bonus, and gives you some straight up money. We're going to go for an anchorage there. Just go for the money. Off to Sicily. Nice. Castrum Equitatum. In Sicily, a national wonder? No, we'll just wait for that to pop up somewhere else. Garum shot, food, and money. We'll go for that. Such a beautiful game. This so many difficult decisions. And Malacca, back in Spain. Coastal market. Look at that. Food 10, infrastructure -1, and money. Yeah, all resource bonuses. That's just really tough to say no to. That gets us. God, Wheelmaker's nice too. But the food to get some growth going. We'll go with that. Back here. Melita. All right. Back to Malta. Infrastructure 5. Shepherd House. Growth in 34 turns. Yeah, we got to start with some kind of food foundation there. And oh yeah, I mean I butcher these names. Even though I did have Latin as a very young man, I wasn't very good at it, and I'm not sure how much it applies here. But anyway, Herbalist is awfully hard to turn down as Carthage because it gives you manpower and a health bonus. So generally I grab that when I see it. Sardinia. Oil mill, food, and health. This gets the money hit and infrastructure hit are just too hard. Yeah, we gotta wait. And again, Castrum Equitatum. We'll go for food. And, yeah, the oil mill's a good one. I clicked the wrong thing again. Here we go. Oh, I see what it did. Back here. Septa. Money and metal. On the other hand, that freebie is awfully money and metal. Yeah, you gotta love a game that gives you difficult choices. Got to start thinking about culture too, but we're so busy doing the fundamentals now. Growth at 18 turns. Shepherd's house. 20 turns, 7 turns. We've got to build some food infrastructure here. And this place has got no infrastructure. It's building food. What if we drop that there? Does that? Yeah, it still takes forever. 27 turns. 27 turns. What happens if we do this? That's still growing some food. And that goes to 16 turns. Growth in 6. We need some growth. We'll go for food there. Okay, that squares us away. What are our objectives? I should know where that is. There. Okay. Hispania, cool, but too far away. Absaga's very nice, but again, just let's look at our diplomacy real quick. 19% for a alliance. What if we offer them a gift? Spend some money. And it would be easy to grab this, but my experience is that Syracuse will march on Eryx if we don't do something about it. So I think we need to go there to defend our holdings there, move the navy into place. Phoenician foot. Phoenician foot. Money 30. I'm not worried about that. Manpower 20 is a hell of a hit. Metal 5. That's a hell of a hit. I think we could afford 2. And we'll send them over. Okay. I think that squares us away. And off we go. Maybe should have just invaded. Maybe should have just invaded Sicilia, the region. Oh my God, minus 55. Yeah, this is a whole lot tougher. By the way, we're playing on difficult level, so this is a tough one. All right, did that help us any? Yeah, it came up to 3%. We're going to leave them alone. Corruption. We're regressing. Aging tier reach. That's not good. Makes me wish I had run over here to grab that. Raid. And we've sanctified. Okay. All right, we've got these guys. We're going to send here. We're going to send these guys to follow the army. Maybe they'll catch up with them when they move into Agrigentum, right? Yeah. Agrigentum's a city in Sicilia. All right. Nothing much here has changed because it takes forever. And let's look up here. Hurting for manpower, hurting for metal. Still got some money going. Decisions haven't changed. Well, yes, they have. We're gonna wait. We're gonna wait. We're just gonna wait. Makes for a quick turn. Okay, fighting the Hellenic independence. Let's go get them. Well, that wasn't a very good shooting turn. It's another thing they're needing is some serious skirmishers. I should have bought some in Eric's. There's some good. That's a provincial unit. Well, this battle is a piece of cake. Flankers went and got some of the supporting units. Oh, I didn't even check my leader, but he's a good one, so that was bad of me. That was foolish of me. But there's a wipeout. Excellent. Mercenary warband took a hell of a hit, but excellent. I may have to send them back as a... Yeah, we send them back as a garrison. Let them recover. -6 only? What a deal, huh? Okay, we've got a siege going here, and you can see siege will be quick. That's nice because we actually do have some siege value going on. Walls of 2. Excellent, excellent. We either need to disband this guy, which would save us some money, or send him back. We'll split him out. Send him there to recover a bit. Okay, that's, you know, we're losing support in the Senate. Got an aging token. Like I said, it's a very difficult start, and the decision to jump over to Sicily was not lightly made. I have tried. Let's just go grab this, then go to Sicily. Next thing you know, Eric's is being besieged, and taking this island back is nightmarish. I'm going to face these guys now, and hopefully that will work. Decisions haven't changed. Money, manpower, metal, still sucks. We've completed a few things though. At Byzantium, we did public works, right? Doesn't matter. Let's see what we're going to do now. Oh, I love monuments. I mean, you get some decadence, but it's a 0 slot usage that gets you culture. And the culture to decadence ratio is awesome. It's just awesome. Growth in 5 turns. That'll build in. If we move a guy to there, still build in 6. Build in. That's a good balance. Let's go for a monument. Got to get some of this culture going. Another monument. Eric's. Growth in 7. Build this in 6. Yeah, we got to get culture rolling. Of course, I say that. You know, I don't have anybody dedicated to culture. Probably need to review that. See what we can afford. Probably should have done that already. Tunis. Growth in 16 turns. Let's move. Let's see where we are. 90. Well, 90 to 34. Rank change -6. Legacy to decadence. Why are we getting hit so hard? I'll admit it. There's things about this I don't really understand. The only place we can get real culture going is here. I don't know how much that'll help, but there it is. Click the wrong place here. Growth in 6 turns. Yep, slowing growth down. So many tough decisions. Yeah, no point there. And really, okay, a little a little bit of whoop whoop. All right, everything's looking good there. We've made our adjustments. We have finished up all that, and let's play it. Aha, they came for the fight. Well, we've got a good leader. We're not a lot bigger than them. This is a tempting one to export. I've not done that yet. If I do that, then effectively I end the video here, and we do a Field of Glory 2 fight between Syracuse and Carthage. I like that idea. I really do. So, what do you say we call this? Let's export the battle. Override exported battle, yes. Battle exported Field of Glory 2. Select Empire's battle from the battles menu of a compatible Field of Glory 2. After completing the battle, start a Field of Glory Empires and select import battle result from main menu. Okay, exit Field of Glory Empires now and launch Field of Glory 2? I think so. Alright, we'll just put a cut in this and back in just a moment with a Field of Glory 2 battle. This will be fun. Hey, thanks for watching. If you click on that picture of very young Waz, you'll be subscribed so you'll never miss another video. Then click on that bell notification button and please share and comment. See you again soon.